I think that one of the main things in terms of me starting out on this trust issue is with our staff is just really having a low ego. Of being able to come into the staff room and check that ego right outside the door, and then have a real openness, a sense of vulnerability where you can speak your mind and really say what you think, that there's a candor there, and that there's going to be some friction. And this is where the ego is so important to leave outside the door. Because we get into it in our staff meetings, and it could be about something in general, it could be about offense or whatever. And I'll start wanting to do things a certain way, and we'll start having some friction going back and forth, and I'll start getting irritated, and I start catching myself, and I'm going, okay, am I starting to get irritated because this is really what I truly believe in my heart is the best thing? Or is it because my ego's getting involved, and I'm the head coach, and I just want it this way? And 9 times out of 10, it's probably the head coach because I want it this way. And that's bad. And you watch guys around the room, you can tell when they're just sincere and opening their heart and this is what I think, or all of a sudden it turns into an ego battle. And I think as long as you check that ego, you can have that staff that can trust each other, and you can be open and you can be candid, and there can be friction. And friction and candor is good as long as your intentions are good. It's not an ego battle. And it's really interesting because, we've went over all this stuff my first year. And the first year's all great because everybody's just so excited to be there and have jobs. And the second year, okay, now you've kind of gone through the ringer 1 year. And the second year, now we're really ready to roll. We kind of like each other. And the third year, now I've been with you 2 years. And now you're really kind of starting to bug me. Now you smack your gum and you slurp your coffee. And, you're always butting in. And so this last year I said, guys, let's talk about this again, because now's the time I think this is important, because we've been so together for so long. And now there's little idiosyncrasies that bug us about each other. And I heard a couple guys on the staff talk to me about, hey, this bothers me about this guy. And this bothers me. And so the thing's got to be, you got to be able to talk about it. We got good guys here. As long as your ego's outside the door, we're good with that. And so I give this big speech that we got to be able to talk to each other. If there's something on somebody's mind that's bugging you, you need to go knock on that guy's door and talk to him. And so I thought we had a really good talk. And we got done with our staff meeting, and I go into my office, close my door, and sure enough, knocking on my door. I got a couple guys wanting to talk to me about what bugs them about me. And I'm thinking, I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about you guys. But I thought it was awesome, and I really was. I was talking about them, and they got a bunch of things about me, and so it was great. Come on in. And, when they start talking, tell me what you're thinking. As long as my ego's checked, man, things go a lot smoother.